mamacitas, here we are making ceviche. So Norma just cut up the tomato like this, took out all the seeds. She's gonna do it again, and then I'm gonna chop it up in like a little chopper, but she cleaned it up like that. And then,
And these are
and
already
yeah, those are
yeah,
good,
these are
already ready to go. She cut the top and cut the bottom.
And I just cut this.
I
same
usually
way.
just cut it like this, but she said it is a little messy. You know, it's like whatever, whatever you want to do. And I just cut the seeds out this way.
And the seeds are
And then
all
just
here.
chop, and the seeds are all right there. That's a lot easier than what I was doing. So you do, you can do, use the skillet
Can I have some more chips?
to cook them until they're pink. And then I'm
That's
gonna let
my
them soak.
chips.
Made a round of chips in the air fryer. So you can have those. I'm gonna show you guys how to make the tostadas. It makes it a lot easier. Spray it with the olive oil here. And then I put a little salt. It's right next to that, right there, right there. And then just sprinkle it with a little bit of salt on top. And then you throw them in the air fryer on 350 for 5 minutes and then turn them. And we'll see how it ends up. And look at my shrimp, looking so good. There we go. It's almost done. I'm just gonna cook it until they're all pink. Usually I let them marinate and then the citrus kind of cooks it in the lemon juice. But you know what? We're gonna do the fast version of it. And it makes it easier. And this meal is gonna be done like in 20 minutes. My air fryer is on this last leg. I like the way you say that. It sounds like it's struggling, it's a long time. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna use half of the red onion here. I'll turn this over so you can see I already chopped it with my chopper. And then I will put the rest in a little container sometime, or else Norma will use it because I'm going to make them tomorrow. So I will not be using it for a week. And I want to use this chopper. I think in a half an onion is good. I might add a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, maybe I'll do 3. So that's like 3/4 of a cup. I like a lot of onion. And some people don't like
Like a lot of onions,
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's so many variations. The variation that I use is always like the tomate, el pepino,
Mommy, what are you doing?
cebolla. I'm making ceviche. Okay, little jugo de limón.
So we're gonna chop all the
Lima.
tomato.
Voy a ponerle como la mitad de jugo. Vamos a poner más, pero es suficiente para el camarón. ¿Qué dice, Norma? La mayoría de las que están en la mamacita hablan español.
Oh, sí.
Ajá. Entonces va a ser fácil. También voy a tomar fotos y ponerlos con el recipe.
Ajá.
Eso lo hice la otra vez. That looks delicious.
Yeah.
Just because you're eating things doesn't mean it has to be awful.
Blend.
Or you have to starve yourself.
Blend. Yeah. Starve yourself.
I know, no cleanse. No starving cleanse. So look at this going. That's it. And then I'm gonna cut the rest with the pepino. You get the pepino, I get the.
I'm already cutting the tomatoes.
Okay,
Yeah.
you cut the tomatoes in,
And you cut the pepino.
and I'll put the pepino in.
I'm sorry?
You can put
What
it
do
in
you
the sea,
What
or
do you think you do with the plate? What do we do? Where do we put it?
you can make them small. These are pretty chunky. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll put the chopper on them too and make it smaller.
On the
Or
cucumber?
Cucumber.
Mm.
Just make it smaller so that you get more stuff on the tostada.
Yeah.
I like
The
more
cucumber,
stuff.
you can also take off the seeds, and it's not so watery because the
Oh,
cucumber
really?
make it all watery as well.
I don't mind the cucumber though.
You don't mind the seeds in the
No,
cucumber?
I don't. I mean, I could do it.
I mean,
Maybe
but
like half.
that's,
Could do half of it. Take these out. But see, different things, right? I know. I have like 2 kids. So I'm putting the chopper. Looking at this.
oh, should I just take the tostadas?
The what?
Check.
Oh, yeah, check the. Oh, and then we should probably show let's see. Here's some finished product. These that are here on here. Do you want to put some in here? Oh, they're not done? Okay. So I'll put these here. And then I'm gonna put, this is gonna be definitely more than a cup. So I use the big cucumber. Which one? You know, instead of the little one. But look at this. It's gonna be more than like a cup. You know, I just said one big cucumber and I'm gonna use that one for the cup. So see, there's a cup. It's about 2 cups though. I kind of want to get a big guesstimate. I said about 2 cups on the recipe, so. Lots of mayonnaise. Let's see. I'm gonna put the rest of it on. Right. So like that. Into the jalapeños, and I do. You never know with jalapeños as far as spice goes. I don't know how the Asiaticos do it, but they always find the spicy ones when I go to the buffets. I'm like, oh my God. And then the way I cut the jalapeños is like this, and then like this. Just take the seeds out from the outside. Take them off. You could be risky and put them in there. If you want a little spicy and you don't have kids, do it. I got kids that are going to eat the ceviche too, so I have to take them out. It's just for the flavor. I like the jalapeno flavors, you know. Do you use serrano too, Norma?
What is it?
Do you use serrano?
Serrano, I use it when I want it spicy. Jalapeños when it's like, well, we'll see how it turns. You know? But when I want it spicy, it's serrano chili.
And I turn them upside down just so that I don't get spice in my contact. I don't want to touch the seeds. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Put them in my eyeballs. But if that happens, I learned a trick.
Yeah.
You know, you use lemon and you do a little wash with your hands.
Yeah, I teach you that one.
Yeah, you did. So that
When
was like good.
Vincent was doing, I don't know what was he doing. Do you remember? Oh, something. When we were at my house.
Spiced out the tamales, que no la salsa. Bien pequeñitos. I love my chopper. I can't even.
Much I
I
love.
love my chopper. It's so beautiful.
Well, it makes it so much easier too.
Everything?
I don't know how much more tomato you
I
want.
think, mira. Look at it. I just kind of, see, that's why I said I'm going to add the rest of the onions. Mira. Right? It's kind of like you look and see how it is. Because sometimes the tomate is too, that might be good. So that's like 2 big ones and then
one
Roma. I want to cut the shrimp a little bit smaller. So I'm here. Nice. Sometimes like half is like good. I don't know. I think it's like in force. These big good giants.
Do you cut it in fours?
Like in 4 pieces. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. All right.
COVID test to get to your, where you get to stay?
No, we need a COVID test coming back, and I
Back?
think they just lifted it. Because Shannon just sent me that, you know, porque she's a flight attendant. She's doing now, so we'll see. Sophia and I didn't get it. We might.
What is it?
I'm like, Sophia and I didn't get it, but we'll just get it. We're down there. I'm not even gonna say. Yeah. Right. See? Nice and chunky. And it's definitely not watery. Mm-mm. It's like nice and shrubby.
What else do you put in it?
I do the avocado on the side. And also people, I just cut it in like little slices. And then just have it on the side. As the tostadas looking.
I think 400 for 5 minutes would be better.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a little higher, I think, and then salt and pepper. Good. Have a little bit more. So I'm gonna use a half a teaspoon. And then I'll taste it. And then I'll put some fresh pepper. Nikki inspired me. Look at this. She was like kombucha, or she has kombucha, but I have the blackberry soda water.
Yeah.
And it's pretty yummy. I was like, that's a good idea. But if you would just eat the ceviche as like an appetizer, you eat it with like the tostada, right? Or that's it, you know? But if you're gonna have it like, you know, as a meal, which we do, then you wanna have the beans and rice with it, porque no va a ser suficiente para Matt, so, you know?
Yeah.
Va a ser diferente.
O va a decir como Jay, this is for lunch.
This is for lunch. It's not enough for my husband. So here's the rice.
Jay.
I'll have to put a recipe
want
for the
more?
rice. Here it is.
We
I
want
know.
more.
And then here's the tostadas that came out right here. And then I'm just gonna put, so this is kind of how I'm gonna do it. Put this to the side. And then I'm just gonna do, I said 1/4 of a cup to 1/3. Let's see what how much, as much as I can fit on here. A 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup is gonna fit perfectly. Huh? And then there's a tapin. And here's your dish. There's your ceviche meal right here. And I like to eat it with tapatio. Just put a little bit of sauce on here. Un poquito de picante, ¿eh? Y voila. Voy a hacer la mitad, como 1/4 del aguacate. You can put the aguacate in there, but just remember the fat racks up real quick.
The what?
The fat racks up real quick on your on my fitness pal.
Yeah.
You know, I try to stay, I do more carbs than I do fat. That's my rule of thumb. I don't care about keto or any of that. I want to eat more and feed myself enough, you know? And there we go. Here it is. And there you go. All right. Norma, thank you for coming. We're probably going to use Norma's house next time because I'm not going to have a kitchen. This is going to be totally redone. All right. Adios, mamacita. See you in the morning.